This is what it's all about. The infinite woods up in the sky. For a journey of self-discovery. He would rather have 1,000 highly dedicated autists than 10,000 normies.
But because most of it does not interest us. And we can choose. We can be picky.
Well, I'm just a pixie cheerleader, okay? That's my squire.
Squire.
Safe travels. Squire and Spice. Yeah, very easily forgotten about. Less discernible. Okay. We're here, okay? Most important video of the year for us, okay? Most important stream segment of the year for us. Sets the tone. Sets the lay of the land, okay? This is the President Sunday drawing up the districts. Alright? The state of play stream. By President Sunday does his mind map. His mind map. Where he talks about who all the different communities are, who all the orbiters are, who his connections are, what he thinks of them, what's happened in the last year since the previous state of play. Okay, so this is super important stuff, okay? This is real theory, all right? This is real theory. This is praxis. This is what it's all about. Okay, so let's take a look.
My apologies, Mr. Chan. All right. But I digress. We're here for State of Play.
Graham pretending he was on Sunday's side the whole time. I have nenever pretended that at all. Obviously, me and Sunday, the first time we spoke, it was hostile. We spoke for, I think he got 2 sentences out. I answered 1 question, and then you kicked me from the call. That's how me and Sunday met. So yeah.
I put where? Here I am. Okay, here we go. Boom, boom, boom. Ah, yes. Oh, yes. Indeed, at last.
God, the music goes so hard. Sunday Mog Smith.
No, not that one. That one. There we go. All right, we'll lose the HUD. Lose all these. And actually, I should.
Ready.
I should pop these out of here. Those.
Who is balding worse, Chad or Sunday? I don't know, man. Probably Chad.
Call it guest watch. There we go. Okay. That'll do. So now I can just turn the HUD off altogether.
Sunday's younger, that's true. Power scale it. You gotta scale it. This content is still more interesting than anything else episode going on right now. Well, it's got Lycan on it, so why would you be surprised?
Move the old percentages. We don't need them. There we go. Okay.
Egghead Sunday went hard. Hard as fuck.
Last. Should be this one. Ah, there we are. This horrific thing. God, that looks awful, doesn't it? Awful. Hellbent. Your artistry has failed us now, looks fine.
Food Chops isn't
so this
in
is
my chat,
actually
you
not the original. I don't know if you can tell. Perfect as it is. It is hard to tell with how perfect it is indeed, but this is actually a forensic reconstruction.
It's okay though, because I don't like dog fuckers being in my chat. Actually, that's a lie. I don't care if dog fuckers are in my chat, but I'm going to insult you for being a furry and ban you from my chat for being an annoying retard who won't fit in. You should go Spurg post in Tyler's Discord about it. I hope someone screenshots it and sends it to me. Can I check your channel too? Oh, there's nothing interesting. You do look like a pedophile though. Okay.
Friends, this is not the original State of Play map. We have Hellbent to thank for this. Not piece of art, for the piece of art is mine, but for this faithful student's reproduction. Important piece of our political history.
I'm sorry, Z-Files. I'm sorry.
And how much has changed, dear children, in so short a time. Also, fun, convenient little thing that Hellbent pointed out while making this. I used little symbols to point to, like, what our attitudes were to different connections. Oh boy! Oh boy, did this one not age so good. No, it did not. Hey, Stardust, by the way. This one's for you. Make a stream about this one. Do it. Do it. You were right. You were right all along. They said you were mad, but you were right. We were in cahoots.
Okay, but, you know, I'm going to defend Sunday. Even though it's a joke, I'm going to defend Sunday on this, because look at some of the ones with hearts next to them, man. Shark, Merrick. Like, how many times has Sunday spoken to any of these people? Zonzi? Who the fuck even is Zonzi? How many times did Sunday talk to Keffels?
To point to, like, what our attitudes were to different connections. Oh boy! Oh boy, did this one not age so good. No, it did not. Hey, Stardust, by the way. This one's for you. Make a stream about this one. Do it. Do it. You were right. You were right all along. They said you were mad, but you were right. We were in cahoots the entire time.
Westside Tyler super chatted $9.99. The mentally challenged furry veterans are always allowed in my chat. Kuihman can have the nonces. Kuihman is like bad cartoon Becky.
Thank you, Max, for the $9.99. Thank you.
How are our Minecraft servers? Diabolical. No, these were people we were positively disposed to. I.e., these are people we would raid. We would raid them. Because raiding them meant positive things for my community. This would not be the case for very long.
We need like a key. We need a legend for the map here.
In our innocence, we
also,
thought
wait,
this
Hellbent,
was...
you totally fucked this up.
Well,
Hellbent, you completely fucked this up.
Community.
Where is this? There is not... Lauren and Steven's baby has half blonde, half blue hair. This was a very important feature of Lauren and Steven's baby on the previous map, is that it had half blonde and half blue hair. It has no hair here.
For while, in our innocence, we thought this was a domain of friendship and love. In fact, it was ground zero for the infection.
Just contrarian.
A dark, deep infection. Starting from here, all weirdly involving horse, cock, and lolly.
Let's go. Horse, cock, and lolly.
And it spread far.
Hey.
Far, far, far. Not you for some reason. Far. Not you, you're fine. Actually, it did kind of touch you a little bit, didn't it? You're still friendly with them. No.
This is awesome.
We burned it all. We burned it all down. All down to ashes. The horse Furno. The smoke of which shall rise forever and ever. These are dark times, dear children. Dark, dark times.
So stupid.
Dark times. Glad to see Riverboat Jack survived. Well, she is on a river, so. A rod of Nurgle, yes.
Your body Bubba super chatted $2. Obligatory lolco trading card game drive-by.
Thank you for the $2. Is that a self promo? That's epic. That's awesome. That's awesome. Would you rather 100 Zoophile fans in chat versus 10 Dylan Burns fans? Absolutely the Zoophiles. Any day the Zoophiles. I just can't. I can't with the like super dweeby Twitch poll types. I just can't, man. Just fuck a dog. Seriously, just fuck a dog. Way less off-putting.
Politicians acting bad.
Where's
Politicians acting.
like, it's just so crazy, man. Do you remember? Okay. This just in. Kuihman tells his audience they should just fuck a dog without prompt. Actually, that's an out of context statement. It doesn't reflect the message that I was trying to put out there. I was saying I'd rather... Okay, listen. Well, I remember when Dylan Burns was going off to Ukraine to go be like a fucking tourist or whatever. No, obviously not. But when what was it? We called him a war tourist. Well, I remember when Dylan was going off to Ukraine and Mr. Geek and Danabo were like going on Chud stream and fucking crying their eyes out, being like, oh, everyone attacking Dylan right now just doesn't get it. There's no future in Twitch poll. There's no future in drama panels. And all this shit, like fucking bitching and complaining because people weren't being nice to Dylan. And then look, he's gone to Ukraine. He's gotten his channel demonetized for like over a year by fucking retard, useless, dipshit, moron Danabo, I believe, uploading insane thumbnails that got his fucking channel sniped. And now Hippy Dippy's back. He's so desperate. Hippy Dippy's back. Man, the Danabo failed streamer saga, that's a classic. That is a classic. When he was like, what was he saying? Oh, people like Chud can barely even afford a pot noodle. Who else was he talking about in that? After this guy was like, didn't this guy spend like a year begging for PayPal donations to deal with his sick mum or whatever? Isn't that a thing? He was like begging for donations for so long. And we left server for sexting someone, right? I really thought his tier list mattered. Yeah, for real. Dude, how mad people used to get over those tier lists was so funny. Fuck, man. They were shit, too. His tier lists were shit. He had dog shit taste. Oh, man. Anyway, let's go back to the state of play.
Yes. The Rot of Equius. That's what it shall be called. The Rot of Equus. It's Equus, right?
You have dog shit taste, Kuihman. That's why I like you, though. No. I have a refined palate, okay? I have a refined palate. Incredible. You wouldn't get it. Shit taste implies... Shit taste isn't just... I used to be an assistant for aristocracy, and I remember her raging out to me about Danabo's lists. That is the least surprising statement I have ever heard in my life. I could have probably, if I just sat down and thought about that for a moment, I probably could have reasoned that conclusion out of thin air. Like, just from what I know already, I could have reasoned that that sort of thing was happening. It's perked up from hearing that name. I'm on the boyfriend applications, okay, guys? I'm filling out the boyfriend applications. What was I saying just before that? Pathos, you fucking threw me off. What was I saying before the aristocracy thing? I both so assessing it seems alright. Both thought his taste matters. Oh, the dog shit taste thing. I have a refined palate. Okay, refined taste. Having dog shit taste like Danabo is like just accepting slop and thinking stupid things like, oh, I respect they put in the effort. They're doing the grind. No. No, that is shit taste. Shit content taste. Well, I might watch some bleak schizo stuff, okay? I think it's high quality, okay? It takes a keen eye, you know, to spot it out from the other stuff. Unlike Danabo's tier lists, where it's just like, oh, I'm just gonna put Hassan and Destiny in S tier. Yeah, exactly. Danabo's tastes like canned chicken, Freddy. Exactly.
That's the one with the naked Harry Potter? Yeah.
Real connoisseurs can appreciate insane what it eats. Exactly, yes.
Now as well, another thing is spread as well.
Who survived? Danabo endorsed streamers or Sunday? Simple math. Well, think who's like still around from back then? Destiny, Hassan, who are already on top. Vosh, Mike from PA. Still got audiences. That's like pretty much all I can think of from back then. That Wick's kind of after Danabo. Denims too, yeah, sure. But then Sunday was sort of out of that. And Sunday's pretty big now. Chud moved out of all that. And Chud's obviously massive now. And I wasn't around. And I followed more like, you know, Chud's thoughts on this stuff. I have people like Danabo on like how to grow and shit. And I feel like I'm doing okay at the moment. So it just almost seems like they didn't know as much as they thought they knew. Doesn't it? I remember when Danabo was on talking to fucking DK on Tom's stream. Oh my god, can I find this? Yeah.
Yes, she did. Well, okay, I guess.
No, she
Dude. We might have to look at some of this at some point. Oh my god.
like.
All right,
you
that
run
should be good.
panels and you can't even like do that yourself. Like you need someone else to do it for you. Like, does Wick do anything? He has
Well,
bookers, right?
Yeah, I
Sometimes
don't
he just
know.
has people book his shows for him. And
What
he
is
just
this?
sits
This
there
is 16th of March 2023, just over a year ago. It's when DK was doing his video essays.
I
chooses
worked
live
a
for some
full-time
shit.
job, and I didn't even know anybody in Twitch politics. Like, I didn't know a name of a single person except for like Destiny and Vosh, and that was it. So Danabo was the one who got everybody for me.
All right, what are we talking about?
That was super cool, actually. I just, yeah. When Tom first came in on a Prime panel, I recognized he had a good host voice, and I was like, "We need a new panel host. Let's do it."
Yeah,
And like
we were
instantly,
popping off.
I already had the connections doing Hippy Dippy, and instantly all the big names are like, "Yeah, let's give it a go." Pretty cool.
So
That-
do you think, Danabo, do you think the smaller people grow off of Twitch panels?
Yeah, definitely.
Just so cap. Nobody grew off of Twitch panels. Who has grown off of Twitch panels? Twitch panels exist to farm content for bigger creators and for the panel host. Oh man. It's just like it's so crazy. Demon Mama grew. I don't think Demon Mama grew from panels. I think she grew from adjacency to Vosh. Being in White Forest and stuff. I can't really think of someone who came up on panels. Aristocracy grew from panels. I don't know. Do I believe that? Maybe. Cherry didn't grow from panels. Cherry grew from doing Destiny content. Cherry did not grow from panels at all. Stardust didn't. Stardust never grew. Stardust never grew. I don't know what this idea is that Stardust ever had like an audience. To be honest, I've fallen for this as well at various points, thinking Stardust like was ever really anything. She had like a couple of videos that did well. She actually got, you know, a good views on Stale Combo stuff. No one stuck around from it. The Mr. Girl stuff did well for her. But this was like her peak, the Mr. Girl stuff. But even then, it was like, it's not like she was getting consistently over like 150 viewers, really. It just wasn't. It was never happening. She has like flash in the pan good weeks. And then it's back to being 30 viewers, 40 viewers, 50 viewers. She never really grew. I assume because she was mentioned by commentary YouTubers a lot, she's more popular than this. No, no, no. She's mentioned by commentary YouTubers a lot because she's a complete fucking lolcow, right? What was it? Lyric's 2 videos, the most annoying girl on YouTube and the most annoying girl responded. So base at Lyric's was just like a fucking teenager just ripping the shit out of Star. That's just so based. I'm sorry, I just will. I'll always think that's based. My style will never turn me on Lyrics.
It's not. It's not that they grow.
Advocates for panels. Shocking.
It's the whole space grows. So it's not necessarily the small streamer grows directly. The whole space grows as more people interact and more audiences interact. The whole space grows.
You said the space was dying and that like people need to get out.
Yeah, because everyone retreated into their own like fortress and stopped interacting, and it was shit. We was left with no talent.
You advocating for that? You were on like Dylan's side.
No, I was not.
When he came back and he was canceling Hippy Dippy and shit.
The thing for
Which panels are trickle down economics of the space? That is just so accurate. That is so accurate.
Hippy Dippy was Rising Tide.
I mean, Twitch Pro's been dead. Twitch Pro doesn't exist anymore. It's not like a thing. There's not consistently like a interaction between these content creators, and it's mostly been sort of subsumed into like a. There's just like a weird outskirts of commentary content that is now kind of Twitch Pro because everyone just does drama as well.
Ships. That was our plan from the start.
Wait, no, it wasn't because Dylan said
it
that
was
everyone but except him.
So he was thinking about just giving it up. It wasn't worth it to him at that point.
But then the Rising Tide doesn't lift all ships.
Not if there's no ships left, no.
What do you mean there's no ships left? There's plenty.
Everybody stopped going on the Hippy Dippy. Like all of the big content creators stopped going, and Destiny got banned from Twitch. Vosh wasn't even on Twitch anymore and wasn't going on panels. What's the girl's name? I just did Denims doesn't go on panels. Mike from PA doesn't go on panels. Hassan doesn't go on panels. Like all of the biggest.
It's so funny how wrong Denibo was. DK saying this was controversial at the time too. I remember Spicy back then. Yeah, that's just true.
Content creators just grew up.
Exactly. So all he wants is to have bigger people on his panels so he can grow.
No, and the smaller ones just didn't have the talent. We couldn't keep recycling the good small ones. We had a few of them, but it was becoming weekly the same guests, and it was
that's like a self-report on you as a booker if you can't find good people to bring on your panel shows. There's tons of people in Twitch politics
that are good
panels and be fiery.
No,
absolutely. How is Wick doing it right now then?
By not going to Twitch politics.
You think the people that Wick brings on his stream are not?
Twitch and to be honest, I don't like his show at all. So
wait, why? It's the same as Dylan's shit.
No, it's not.
How's it? They're both panels, and they both are.
One was a politics panel. One was a shit show that talks about fucking dogs.
Wait, the Hippy Dippy Rumble was not a shit show?
No, we never brought like minors on and talked about fucking dogs. No.
No, so
they're two different shows.
Demon Mama wore clown makeup to the panel. That was not a shit flinging show.
It wasn't about fucking dogs, no.
So you think it being about fucking dogs is what puts?
Yeah, one was a politics show. It's like comparing a dating panel to a politics debate. They're two different things. They might both be panels. They might have the category of panel, but they're different things.
So you think Wick's show is like beneath Dylan's because they talk about like social politics and like ethics shit instead of?
No, I'm saying I don't like it.
Politics. Okay, sure. I think they're the same thing. I think you're coping hard.
In the category of panel, yes.
Thank you for the $4.99. What have we got here? What is going on? I can't see it. I've got to get right close to. Number 1. Okay, it's a Shiba Inu dog in a kimono or gi using like an ink pen thing to write number 1 on a piece of paper and then hold it up to the camera. Thank you, Max.
But they're
I don't
different
think talking
shows.
about global politics
It's different
and,
from
like,
fucking dogs.
I mean, ethics discussions. No, I don't think they're that different.
Do you think we could
There's a
bring a
substantial
senator on to
difference.
discuss fucking dogs?
I don't think you could have brought a senator onto the hippy dippy either.
I think we could have. We had plenty of political
didn't.
candidates.
So
Oh,
why didn't you?
we had plenty of candidates, huh?
Okay, well, that's not what you said.
Well, yeah, that was the direction I wanted to go eventually. But
I mean, I'm sure Wick could get a show with some political candidates. I mean, he had Brianna Wu on.
not if they know about the past of it. That's the whole point. The space was toxic. We had too many weird discussions about incels and rape, and it just got weird.
Well, I mean, you also run out of topics to talk about as well, to where you kind of have to get into that stuff because you've run out of.
Really, I mean, there's always political things to talk about.
Why is
Shit's
he
always
talking like
happening in
that? Because he
politics.
just talks like that. That's what the
I mean,
speaks. What's
didn't
the
you guys
problem?
circulate the same topics over and over though, Danabo?
Yeah, you can only have so many gun debates without them feeling like we've had this before. You might have different people on, but you're still talking about guns.
I mean, that's another self-report for the panels. Like, there literally is always something new happening in politics. That's kind of
Yeah, there's like a new gun debate, but it's still.
You don't have to have a.
Anyway, let's go to the state of play. Okay, we're gonna keep taking detours. I think it's a good opportunity to.
Oh yes, these are all safe. In times even back. That's oh dear. But on top of this all, we have the pro murder crew, whose connections were split with blood.
Oh god, they're running Slarix. Oh no.
The fate of the child has not yet been determined. We pray he is kept safe to enact his vengeance, God's vengeance, one day upon the unholy.
Guys, I'm actually noticing. I just glanced over at one of my windows here, and I saw that there's actually 289 people here right now, which is crazy. A huge turnout for the State of Play 2024. Love to see it. Love to see it. Huge W. However, there is a phenomena that occurs when there's a high viewership number. I think we all know what it is, guys. I think we can all take a guess, really, can't we? When there's a high viewership number, it often means an even higher discrepancy between the number of likes and the number of people watching. So, guys, if you're freeloading right now, if you're freeloading, okay, please remember to do the bare minimum of liking the stream. It helps hugely, okay, boosting the algorithm. Very epic thing to do. Very helpful, very epic, very awesome. Very much appreciated. Now, if you want to take your support further, you can donate through the Stream Elements link in the pinned chat message. You can buy yourself a membership, or you can gift someone else a membership. Gift a whole bunch of memberships randomly throughout the chat. You can buy yourself a super chat, which will highlight your message and have it read out on TTS. Or you can buy a super sticker, which will highlight a YouTube image or GIF in chat. Go to reddit.com/r/Kuihman, reddit.com/Kuihman, discord.gg/Kuihman. Thank you. Okay.
We just won't talk about this one. We're just gonna,
Let's erasing.
We just won't.
Katie. Oh no. Thank you for the gifted queue. Thank you for the 199, Max. Is that the Review Tech USA?
Westside Tyler super chatted $1.99. Skibbity bop doo badap boom.
Is that meant to be the Review Tech USA intro?
We just won't talk about this one. We're just gonna, yeah, that one's not important. How on earth was Zanzi connected to tomfoolery? What happened there? Tomfoolery? No. I don't know what we were drinking when we made this. This is incorrect. Clearly you are over here. You are over here, Tom. You're over here, Tom. Hang on, wait. Oh, that's not good. We need one without a background. Come on. Give me one without a background. There we go. This one worked. There we are. That'll do. That'll do perfectly.
Wow.
Here is Tom. No, we want a white background. There we go. Here's Tom, competing.
Set up a Pizza Hut right next to Destiny.gg.
For Daddy Steven's love. Who will win? The true son? Or the pizza imposter? We'll win next year, I'm sure. I don't know what the hell you've been up to.
State of Play, 19th of August 2024. It's interesting seeing an ant's perspective. Good watch. Ethan is so fucking crazy. What an asshole.
But you just keep on your merry way, you Tom Bombadil of Twitch poll.
I'll look in a bit, Max.
So I suppose we should purify this map. This map of sin. Merrick, we still like you, but you have stopped streaming. You are no longer among us.
Among Us? AO?
Ah. Sweet clarity. And of course, as well. We must leave these. We are in a relationship of war with these fools, but in the forgotten distance. The Shadowlands, a place so easily forgotten. Something has awoken. The spicy exclusion zone. Uninhabitable by human life for so long. Radiating hatred and evil.
I wouldn't go that far.
Has begun to cool.
Everyone's very nice in there.
And things. Unfamiliar and unholy and altogether not at home on God's green earth. Begun to crawl out.
Very positive community. Very. No, they aren't. I was banned for making a joke Bog didn't like. Was it the Samus's pussy thing? Or what it was?
Oh yes, this will do. This will do nicely. This will do. All right.
Can he?
Under the radioactive ooze that was the Chernobyl exclusion zone.
I don't know why he's made me the fish. I don't know why I'm a fish. Why has he made me a fish?
I guess I can't really lead with that, can I? That wouldn't work really well.
Probably some anti-Semitic reference. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too, actually. That's what I'm thinking too. I was actually just thinking that. I was actually just feeling that kind of way.
Wait, is the H before or after? It's after. Got it right. Yes. I did it for once.
It's Shin Godzilla. Is it? Oh yeah, it is okay.
The potential of its corrupting influence has not yet been tested. But though the abomination is young, its influence has proved potent.
Only a Jewish person, a lizard. Nice dog whistle, bro. Very.
And I learned to be very bored of this one. Just so very bored. And because I am bored, I will spit you from my mouth.
Okay.
As with you, boring. As with you, boring. Boring, can't even laugh at you, not even fun to mock. Just boring.
Important stuff here.
However, Kuihman is not the only foul creature of unknown origin that we have encountered. Actually, he's been pretty good, all things considered. Massive disagreements aside.
Let's go.
Weird state of affairs, let me tell you. But
Let's go.
somebody else, a new challenger, has also made his appearance. A new isolate, yet equally potent evil. What shall be called a corrupt perversion of what Vosh once aspired to be. But where Vosh had Mount Voshmore, we have instead Westside Tyler, the Brokeback Mountain.
Oh, why? Why is he calling him gay? Oh, it's a gay joke. He's calling him gay. It is about his back, but he's also calling him gay.
who came and saw and promptly disintegrated into a strange, mentally ill, indecipherable ooze, which I call Glorkmog.
There's the B show. Tyler's hosting the B show, isn't he? BDP B show. Where is this?
No, but we don't need you, do we? No, King Crocoduck disappeared. Disappeared, fell apart, flattened like a flan in the summer.
Wait, why does so-and-so need to be recruited? Because he gets like 20 viewers, doesn't he? Like... Hopefully Tyler won't dox contestants he disagrees with. I mean, we can only hope, right?
All told, we didn't do too badly, actually. Because something else happened. He grew. And we became stronger. That's more cathedraly. No, that's too yellow. That'll do. We're not going to be that picky here. All right, just Zanzi, come on, stop being a square. Get in there. No one thinks you're cool. Just play with the rest of the team. There we go. Right there. There you go, you big butterball. Okay.
Max, don't even joke like that. Chill.
Zonya, weirdly, has actually stayed in that place. Zonya's no longer with us, really. But she is taken to the woods. On a journey of self-discovery.
Uh-huh.
I will maintain this connection because she sends me cute photographs of squirrels.
Yeah, the infinite woods up in the sky. Zonya's gone to the infinite woods up in the sky for a journey of self-discovery.
Every now and then. Oh yeah, there we go. There we go.
Forest upstate.
The cathedral, a collective regime of peace and love.
With Mama JF.
Oh, that's not even working. But you know what? I kind of like that messy ass triangle thing there. We'll run with that. We'll go with that. That'll do. But in all seriousness, this is the first year we have actually managed to be self-sustaining. We have managed to pull a
That's huge.
Respectable income, a respectable viewership. We've managed to hit some level of consistency is not the right word. But we've had flow. We've had flow without chasing anybody. Without forcing interactions with anyone. I have not spent any amount of time stressing about networking. It's just been about content.
That's awesome. That's a huge dub.
This is a very positive state of affairs. And it has come with benefits. Now, in some cases, that has meant wriggling worms like Brokeback Tyler Mountain. Worming its way in. Gaining our trust. Purchasing our goodwill and then squandering it. Yeah. But it has also meant old frenemies becoming more friend and less me. And so tenuous, very strange connections have developed. Very strange connections. Very, very strange. And what is interesting is that we have not changed. The field has. We haven't dulled down our politics at all. We haven't changed our position on really very much. But we have learned. We have learned how to be diplomatic.
What do you mean, how is Becky any different from Kuihman? The fuck is that supposed to mean?
Honorable threat of the enemy. And something else curious has happened as well. Oh, wait a minute. We need to figure this out. Beckett is no longer merely Beckett. When we last left Beckett, Beckett was but a cuckle, dried out on the beach, waiting for a toothless Englishman to slurp him up his nose. But now,
Jesus.
now.
It is now recording, Beckett, yep.
He is no longer merely Beckett.
Yeah.
The hell was that?
Cope and seed, yeah. Yeah.
Don't you disappear my text. How dare you? There we go. Whatever. That'll do. We're not making art here.
No, Beckett, you're not now recording.
Now I gotta
of course,
do that.
everyone knows about Cope and seed. Everyone's thinking about Cope and seed and Jenny Matrix, right? Everyone knows Jenny, right? Everyone knows Jenny, right?
Hey, and welcome to episode 2 of Trash Fire Tales, the podcast for
I thought I had somewhat of an understanding of who Rose was before I started like digging into her for this.
We all know Jenny, right? Everyone watches Jenny content, don't they? Yeah, Cope and seed, not Beckett. Not now recording Beckett, of course. Of course not.
All right. And what is interesting is these are alliances based on social fluidity. These are people we disagree with on almost everything. These are people I don't think we have anything intellectually in common with. But they have appeared to be actual people.
Hey, for the £5, Beckett.
Which is
Beckett super
apparently a
chatted
novelty.
$6.47. Thanks, Kuihman. Much love.
Fuck these nutballs. What even is going on with these people? What is wrong with these people? Sorry, Riverboat Jack. You didn't do anything. You just go over here. We haven't figured you out yet. In fact, you're gonna go. You guys are down here. You're a separate case. We're gonna throw you all over here, okay? You guys, you're SDL. You've retired. I love you, but you've retired. I don't understand you guys. You're over here. I don't have anything against you. I don't understand you. Jesus H. Christ. What happened here? What happened to these people? They got so boring. So violently boring. More hateful, but so boring you don't even care. I've never been, like, slandered to the extent that I have been by someone of Destiny's scale, and cared so little because everyone cares so little. Like, it's just this whole thing, this whole oozing purple sector of just human moral and cultural decay, just cruelty squad tier rot. It just kind of, the whole thing is just, by dint of its growth.
It's kind of wild that Destiny can just call people pedophiles. No one cares. I don't mean that in the sense of like no one's getting out. I mean, I do partly mean it in the sense that no one's getting outraged that he said it, even though it's false. But I mean, like, no one even, like, he said it. And it's not even like there are people believing it. No one's like, oh yeah, President Sonny's a pedophile. His fans aren't also going, yeah, President Sonny's a pedophile. It was just like, he said it and then everyone moved on. And it didn't stick. And same with the donut operator stuff.
Growth. It is shriveling into meaningless, becoming a part of what I will now term the...
Ethan, Destiny has a new policy where if he feels like people are lying about him, he's just going to lie about them. And usually that means calling them pedophiles. Is what it seems to be.
Wall. What is the wall? Oh, I should probably recenter this. Why is that not? Come on, work with me. Okay. The wall. And what is the wall, dear children? Well, Twitch poll is a realm of action. It is not like drama YouTube.
Wow.
It is not cat videos. It is not video game playthroughs. It is...
What is happening here? Why are we doing this?
It is fundamentally where things happen. But what happens when you become so static and so entrenched that you no longer happen? And that even at your most active, there is in fact no action taking place at all. Well then, dear children, you become absorbed into the wall. You're part of the background hum. Nobody cares anymore. You've become completely assimilated into the ambience. Like this one. Just you got so big and then became so small despite remaining big. And it's so weird. It's so weird how it became so big it just ceased to matter. And not matter in an intrinsic sense, more people than ever are watching them. And yet you never hear about it. It just doesn't matter. It is very strange.
I feel like this is the same as what Fuentes says, right? Is that he would rather have 1,000 highly dedicated autists than 10,000 normies. I think that's this right now. Sargon used to have the 1,000 dedicated autists. Now he's got the 10,000 normies. So he just doesn't have. He doesn't have the presence online. He does have the views, but he's just not. It doesn't feel like he's there. Sargon doesn't have decent takes now. Sargon's still kind of a fucking re.
Oh yes, of course, of course.
The Jess Phillips apology shit was so embarrassing, so transparent. Literally a 40-year-old man sitting there pretending that he's just learned what apologies are. Hey, please get me out.
Of course.
He doesn't exactly. He doesn't have shooters. He doesn't have.
And along
shooters
the way,
anymore.
new allies have formed, or grew up rather. And so now we are in a very strange spot. In 2024, the year of our Lord. Be a McQuaitic.
Last couple years.
That is that.
He flopped. He flopped.
Yo,
We are in
He flopped on
uncharted
camera.
territory. New little voices are popping up and disappearing equally fast. We are in a bubbling brew, a primordial stew. But it appears that very few things are actually becoming solid. Which is a good thing. Because it means that we are becoming solid. And so this is the year that we become hard. together.
Oh god. Okay.
What about Nick DeOrio? He should be connected to Chud? No, you see, because Chud is interesting. Chud is interesting. Chud himself has congealed like the wall. But through unholy Sith witchcraft, he has achieved something truly special. Which is... he formed
I appreciate that
his own
Sundays made me bigger than Chud right now. That's epic.
a wall at which he is the center.
That's awesome.
Which I shall call the Chud nipple.
Okay.
Because of how I drew that.
Yeah, I got that.
And connected
I
to
think we got
this
that
are
Sunday.
hideous eldritch beings. Your DeOreos. Your... I don't know any of these. I don't know any of these guys. So, name one for me. Come up, chat, help. Who else? Who else is there? Who else is there? You nuked Beckett's partner in the DGG blast? I did. Stay strong, Beckett. There will be another. Tipster died in the Voshverno. Tipster was consumed. Tipster was consumed in the Lolonic plague. Lex Luthor, Iron Man, Swamp Thing, Archie Bunker. Why are you saying Archie Bunker? I already got rid of Tom. Mood is too mainstream. Did you see King Croc speak to Bogosian in person recently? He's been doing the rounds.
Mood is
Bogosian
too
has.
mainstream.
They bullied Tipster into putting his anime in a trash
me
can?
off.
What? Really? No. Why would he do that? That was a joke, right? He didn't actually do that. Oh my god, that's actually a thing. Hang on, wait. Hang on, one sec. We need to correct something first here quickly. This is important, okay? We haven't labeled this. This is no longer Chud Noble. The Spicy Exclusion Zone is now the spicy... The spice on the tip of my tongue. The spicy meatball of love and friendship. Remember, guys, you dress for the job you want, not for the job you have. All right. And so now let us survey what is on our horizon. We've actually encountered a new one recently. Who I'm gonna call Shed Joker until I remember his name. Card posting. That's it. Card posting.
Oh god, Shed Joker.
This is the tentative one. Very tentative. We have not interacted with this one, however. I hear rumors that his neurodivergence may be almost as powerful as ours. A new ally or a most formidable foe?
Why?
And so here we have a connection of great interest. I'm assuming Gunter was killed in the fire. I don't think he's coming back. This meat is really good, by the way.
Gunter's charred corpse has been found outside Vosh's home in Seattle.
Lyrics is a barnacle in the HMS Kuihman.
What? That's not nice.
Oh, yes, Kidnockin, how could I forget?
Yo, thank you for the tier 1 membership, Nerdsworth. Thank you, thank you.
I mean, I know how I could forget, because he doesn't promote himself, and he just streams endlessly, but I like Kidnockin nonetheless. But if I'm honest, Kidnockin is a furtive fellow. He does not make friends easily, and so he remains merely in the ambiguous pink.
Thank you, Max, for the $9.99 Shiba Inu dog super sticker. This Shiba Inu is grasping a massive heart, grabbing it and squeezing it. Its ears prick up as it does so, and its tail is constantly wagging in the background. Thank you.
Dotted line. As much as I would like to build that bridge, he is a free spirit and will not be captured easily. Lance and the Serfs, we have no ill will. We've raided them before. And so we
Lyric stream for 7 hours last night. I expect a 10-hour stream. I saw some of Lyric's stream yesterday. I was very shocked. I was very shocked to see Lyrics almost working a full day. Baffling stuff. Seriously, I probably won't be doing a 10-hour stream though.
will downgrade them from a hostile line of forgotten color.
Yeah, it was kind of cheating though, wasn't he? Because he was playing Elden Ring for a significant portion of the stream. It does sort of take the, take the edge off if you're sitting there playing a video game the whole time. He's so good at Elden Ring, one of the best I've seen. Why do I feel like that might be a joke?
To an ambiguous one.
I feel that might not be true.
Of the pink of loving intent. Smith. Smith. What of Smith? What can be said of Smith? Supermeal, thank you for the $4.99. The rapid decline and isolation of the Vosh orbit has been a thoroughly depressing affair. An ineffectual mass of speakers and remaining listeners. Yes. Yes. Well, Maths, you didn't get your dono read? Who cares about your dono? You're Brooks. Oh, well, thank you for the $5, Brooks. My dude, really congrats on that. It's been weird and amazing to watch. Legitimately. Oh my god. You have any idea how freeing it is to not have to worry about these bozos? Like, you know what's cool about this? You know what's cool? This is the first time ever. You know who's on this screen? You know who is on this map this year? People I don't fucking hate.
Wow, crazy.
It only took 3 goddamn years. 4.
Hey, what's this? He was dual wielding a longsword and a katana and only hitting R1 when I tuned in the other night. Bro's operating on another level. Okay. Okay.
4 years. 4 years. 4 years of uneasy, untrusting, one-sided friendships, quote-unquote. pseudo-alliances with violent, arrogant, self-interested freaks who would backstab you for a nickel. And now, we are self-sufficient. The pirates are coming, but the Swiss Family Robinson has had time to prepare. Well, to an outsider, the field may appear. The field may appear barren. To an outsider, while the field may appear barren, and the horizon empty. This is not because it is indeed empty, but because most of it does not interest us. And we can choose. We can be picky. As of course we already did. We weren't trying to build bridges with fucking Markiplier. No offense, Mark, I love you. And, if I missed you, my apologies. Fulmar Music for the 10 gifted memberships. Very much appreciated. Freddie Woods, thank you for the 10 gifted memberships as well. And not Brooks, thank you for the inexplicable renewal of your membership, despite the fact that you create content for me. So this is like an Ouroboros where you're literally paying to make me money, which I appreciate, but I am still perplexed. Markiplier is the final. Markiplier is not the final boss. Markiplier is the final angel. Ruidon, thank you for the membership. 15 months, dear God. Get a life. No, but seriously, thank you. Quality over quantity. That's the thing. I am offsetting what I cost you in views. That's fair, Brooks, actually. Thank you for that. Actually, though, one of the changes to the meta of the last little while has been, and people don't get this, subscribers
Sunday's dropping knowledge
do not matter.
That's kind of true.
Arguably, they never mattered, but subscribers put
kind of true. It's kind of true.
Oh,
they're a reflection.
I have spoken too soon. There is, or another ring was made. Because you all don't know this, but Brooks has begun a channel whose name I have forgotten, but I will still advertise it. It has begun. And when he is less successful than me, I can laugh. But not yet. Oh, we also have, of course, the Quarantine Collective. Crumbly, but good. You know what? You know what? Just you get the purple. You get the purple line.
It's all Sunday's nerd friends.
That's the purple light. It's the Mace Windu's purple lightsaber of lions. Should be honored.
Brooks Pack Watch. Oh,
you are so privileged.
So true.
And Wig, thank you for the 20 gifted memberships. Extremely generous. I know, Star Wars 2, right? I thought you'd catch that. Who have we left out? You know who we've left out? Defeated foes to whom we shall offer mercy. Perhaps. Perchance. What of this creature? Shall we extend our hand in grace? Or shall we leave her to the purple rot of the wall? We shall... We shall make a frail gesture of forgiveness. If she shows contrition. But only if. And may she be reunited with Copenseed in Valhalla.
I haven't put her on there. Stardust honestly might as well not exist at this point, like, let's be serious. Didn't do anything.
Who else?
There's just no content.
Who else? Oh yes, of course. We've forgotten this one. We forgot this one, didn't we? But they have not forgotten us, because who could? No comment chick has reappeared strangely.
Somehow.
I'm not even going to correct the text of this one because I am banishing her immediately to hell. Away with you.
Epic. Where she belongs.
Foul mongrel.
Yep.
Where's origin of
Nice.
Logos?
W.
Logos. He is in the sweaty bald part of our hearts.
Sweaty bald part.
The Beryllian Wall. A most just name.
It's intense stuff. This is intense. Real thought going on here. Let's...
Quirky,
alright,
weird,
Sunday.
sweaty, hairy.
Okay.
Pretty common.
Okay, Sunday 1. Back to the content.
I just joined. What the heck is going on? Evolution, Jimbo. Evolution. Reservoir. Reservoir. He's actually become
This
a
VOD
little
is
bit
still here,
viable
right? He hasn't
himself.
removed
Not
it
quite
since.
viable, but more viable than before. I think he's been pulling close to 100 concurrents. Pretty good. The condition of failure is not meeting at least 10 above Tom numbers. And he's been doing better than that. And I think Reservoir is established as a quirky, weird, sweaty, hairy, friendly connection. He gets the black line of friendship. And you know what? Fuck it. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. Kid not kin? I believe in you.
The black line of friendship. Let's go. Let's go.
Straighterade. Indeed. Indeed. Straighterade has ventured into content creation so far. However, her loyalties are split. Lass. Because she is not Straighterade. She is Sugar and Spice. With Pixie, who I do not believe likes us very much. And so while Straighterade, of course, has the black line of friendship secured, Sugar and Spice does not. We shall see. We shall see. As well, I am given to understand that Kuihman also has a tempestuous romance going on with
Yeah? Is that how you describe it?
the sugar part of Sugar and Spice? I actually don't know, and I feel incredibly creepy even trying to break that down.
What? Well, I'm just a pixie cheerleader, okay?
Who else?
That's my squire.
Squire.
Safe
and Spice.
travels. Squire and Spice.
So that answers that question, at least.
You're a chaser. Stop.
What about that old weirdo you thought botted your views and had to apologize? His name escapes me. Glup Shitter the Third.
I'm a pixie cheerleader.
Gnutkin is watching. As well he should. Hey, why the preference for streaming on YouTube? I don't know. Why did Europe rule the world? YouTube is the Europe of social media. YouTube is the Respublica Christiana of social media. Where is Brianna Wu and Counterpoints? They're in the wall. Actually, Counterpoints is not in the wall. Counterpoints is... Where is Counterpoints? Counterpoints is... Where is Counterpoints? We actually had some good conversations with Counterpoints. So you know what? You know what? He gets something special. He gets the ambiguous pink line of possible friendship with the green rottenous vein of something. I haven't decided yet. Happy Blackbird, thanks to the 199. You could say it's percolating. I could. The rest too blicker.
Why? Was that one of you? You could say it's percolating.
Green rod on the Stardust line? No, because there is no line to Stardust. Stardust must extend her hand back to reach us. What about Cherry?
Yeah, that's first form Shin Godzilla. Okay, that's what I am.
Cherry. An excellent question. Strange things have happened on that front as well. J-Stock has replaced the foul Carrie Sheen.
That's not how you spell cherry.
With the reformed and vastly improved Cherry.
Oh,
not cherry bread,
Sheen.
Cherry.
Oh.
Cherry bread perished, alas, in the
Carrie
Horseferno.
Sheen. Oh.
They too have, without qualifier, the ambiguous pink dotted line of friendship. Time will tell. Save tomfoolery. Tomfoolery cannot be saved.
Look, don't say it like that, dude. It's when Giga Key and Kuihman outed Chud to all the new figs on Chud's Chaser Pass with all the receipts. It's not. I'm not outing him. Okay, this stuff is public. All right. I just went and looked at it because it's funny. I guess people hadn't seen it already. Dude, this DM is crazy. It's not even the last one.
What about Doomer? Doomer was buried under the Borelli Wall. By me. Where is the Wu dynasty? Perish the thought of her reproducing. Those poor children. Put a line from Stardust to Cope and Seethe, come on. Is there, though? Is there a line from Stardust to Cope and Seethe? Is there? It is a weak line. A weak, thin, blue line.
Yeah.
And it really is. To the Beckett aneurysm. Josiah! Josiah, wandering ship. Sailing close to the wall, but not absorbed. A liberal with a soul. Who, despite the odds, has been tremendously pleasant and kind to friends of the cathedral. And so gets the ambiguous pink line of friendship with the violet thread of ambient niceness. They're breaking the wall, though. We must hope. All our hopes rest with them. PV must be mapped and contained, but it has been. I'll show you where PV is. It's in here. Somewhere. All their best content is Xander Hall and Bosch content.
It's over.
Which means the smoke of their lolly tent will rise up forever. Is there a faith worse than what PV got for a pack? But we in the cathedral are generous, and all are welcome. Also, the lefty video essayists, their hearts are hardened. They cannot be saved, not by us. What is Shuan head on this map? Out in a cottage in the wilderness. Away from it all. Oh, but I've spoken too soon, haven't I? We're not finished yet. We have made new connections that I have, in my short-sightedness, forgotten.
Bad news, everyone. Sugar and Spice has been delayed again. Dude. What's the fucking point? What's the fucking point of going on anymore? What's the fucking point anymore? That's not, it's got fucking gate edits to it. I just wanted this. I just wanted the staring. You know what I mean.
New players. Skeptic. Titan, you were around. What was that called? What was the panel I was on yesterday? The day before. What was that called? Hang on. That was... What was it called? Skeptic spin. Skeptic spin. We are going to be having more philosophy and religion-related debates soon, and it will be fun. They get the thick, fumescent black line of friendship, of course. Minus that last word, so too does bad science. Sunday? Is it bad science Sunday? Maya Atkinson, sorry, that's what her channel's called. They just do bad science Sunday. Maya Atkinson. We had the pleasure of speaking to the other day on that panel. Nice person. Ambiguous pink line of friendship, but hopefully it shall be upgraded. I am optimistic. Beep. Who else have I missed? That old vet who wept in his car if he left the panel. He didn't weep in his car. He just looked forlornly into the distance and pondered. Don't forget No Justice. No Justice has been doing... How could I forget No...
I don't know what the lines mean. To be honest, I don't know what there needs to be like a legend. Map.
Justice. No Justice has been doing swimmingly recently. And she's actually been getting a pretty solid viewership as well. Of course, No Justice, one of the few professionals here. Placement no longer is symbolizing anything, I'm just trying to fit you all in. No Justice has the black thread of friendship, of course. And you want to know what? Serious ethical disagreements aside, they've treated me and mine with fairness. And so an ambiguous pink line also extends into the Chud Nipple, formerly known as Chud Noble, and the spicy meatball of love and friendship. No Justice does raid from time to time. No connection between Kui and J-Stock? Not one of friendship, surely. I would say it's a sickly, banana-colored line of business. J-Stock does provide good debates for Kuihman, though. Sometimes those are fun. The things he calls people like Pisco that I cannot. I'm not gonna lie, a dark part of my brain enjoys it. It is cathartic.
Wait,
sometimes those are fun. The things he calls people like Pisco that I cannot. I'm not gonna lie, a dark part of my brain enjoys it. It is cathartic. Chipple. Lex Friedman, no, he's well beyond the wall. Well beyond the wall. Really, you have the pass? We're trying to make ourselves better here, okay? We're trying to be the celery salt of the earth, not the...
Lewis political disagreement? Oh, okay.
Congeal pavement McDonald's milkshake of indulgence. Javelina, who I can't remember where I know you from, says, I can't do anything about you thinking I'm just trying to be more clever than those who are brave enough to hit the go live button, but you stream a lot Sunday. I do, but I don't know what you're talking about. I am very confused. She was nice to chat, that's true. Well, dear friends.
Elden Ring is not goated. No.
This I do believe, unless I am missing something very serious, is the state of play for 2024.
Are we at the end? You know what else looks like it fucking blows, actually? Now that someone's bringing up video games. You know what else looks like it totally fucking blows? Black Myth Wukong looks like it fucking blows ass, dude. And it always looked like it was gonna blow ass. It's so funny. It's so funny. Most transparent shit I've seen in my life. Okay, let's detour for a moment. Let's talk about Black Myth Wukong. So Black Myth Wukong drops a trailer years ago that is like the most obvious smoke and mirrors bullshit in the world. It's supposed to look so much more groundbreaking than it actually was. It's like, it does not look that, it's not that fucking cool. Like, we're trying to look so fucking groundbreaking, trying to look so fucking crazy. Just like the most cookie cutter Souls-like combat you've seen in your life. The most cookie cutter in the fucking world. Just another fucking dog shit Ubisoft type game. Just like another Assassin's Creed Valhalla. So transparently, so obviously so as well. Like, it's obviously not going to be difficult either. You've got so many enemies here. This number of enemies are normal Souls-like. You'd be getting raped. You'd be like, it's like, fuck me. Like, what? I'm getting bummed here. That's how it'd be in the Souls-like game. But no, it's like an Ubisoft game. It's like a retarded power fantasy, open world, do the side objectives, gay fucking loser game. And the worst part of it all is now thousands of the most retarded losers, fat, retarded, boring losers that you've ever seen online are going to be deep-throating this game because it owned the roasties. They owned the roasties. The studio epically owned the roasties when they did a bunch of sexist shit like 10 years ago and then put out a retarded embargo leaked that's alleged. I don't know if this was ever actually confirmed, but they were like apparently doing some retarded embargo being like, no feminist propaganda in the reviews and shit like that. It's just like so cringe, and they're just going to defend it because like, well, oh, there's the Chinese the Chinese know how to make video games. They don't put any blacks or women in these. They don't put it's all just monkey. They don't put any blacks or women in their games. That's because they're epic. Because they're epic. They make games for gamers. And it's just like the most slop, dog shit, unoriginal, boring dog shit you've ever seen in your fucking life. Seriously. It's so wretched. Overwhelmingly positive on Steam right now. Doesn't run on half people's machines. Optimized like fucking ass. Dog shit cookie cutter gameplay. Just totally insufferable. Pull up Lyric's gameplay.
Okay. So I gotta like make it around here, right? I gotta like sneak in. Guys. Okay. So I gotta like make it around here, right? I gotta like sneak in.
What did he think was gonna happen? Where is blood going? Where the fuck is blood going?
Okay. So I gotta like make it around here, right? I gotta like sneak in.
Where is blood going? Oh god.
I gotta like sneak in. Guys.
Jesus Christ. That's epic. Where were we? Where is the shit?
President Sunday Javelina was citing outside influences on your decisions. Sirius
I think we're at the
is
end of this
still
thing, aren't we?
a wee lad, still part of the cathedral. He's in our umbrella still. He hasn't yet ventured fully out. Now, before we end, though, we must acknowledge absent friends. Food Chops has retired, fallen to a lolly hill of her own piling. Doomer Media immolated upon the altar of his own.
Yeah, Food Chops is retiring, so she's scaling
high
back.
pitch.
Gonna be quitting.
Yeah. Something like that. But Doomer Media will have no peace in the grave until he repays his debt. And Fairy Queen is still among the living. How could I forget Fairy Queen? Fairy Queen is a confusing but nice person.
She's doing
and I
great
like
stuff.
Fairy Queen.
Amazing content.
Fairy
coming out,
Queen.
Queen
Am I misspelling that? It's a weird spelling with the E, right?
Yeah, very easily forgotten about.
Now we'll go with this. Fairy Queen. It's the firm black line of friendship. Ah, yes, of course. The unsung hero.
Yeah, I saw Fairy Queen did some kind of show with Wig yesterday.
The loathsome dung eater long forgotten. Truly our greatest ally, yet never acknowledged.
Why?
A thick, girthy black line of friendship. Indeed.
Why? What an asshole.
This is a good state of play. A very good state of play. A toothsome state of play, one could say. Dear children, this has been the state of play for August 19th to 20th, 2024. May the next one be more colorful and wider, more complex and less discernible.
Less discernible?
I send you now to a younger brother, Chen.
Okay. Oh, well, that's it. That's it. All right.